Let me ask you something that no doctor ever did in your last checkup. Have you ever gone to stand up from a chair and suddenly your legs don't cooperate like they used to? Or maybe it's that moment halfway up a flight of stairs, when your thighs start to burn, your knees wobble, and you wonder, why does this feel like lifting bricks? If that's been happening more often, it's not just fatigue, it's not getting older, it's your muscles quietly disappearing, a condition called sarcopenia that affects nearly 1 in 3 people over 60. I'm 91 years old. I've been a physician for over 6 decades, and I've watched patients, strong, independent people, slowly lose their freedom not because of illness, but because their muscles simply gave out. The tragedy? It doesn't have to be this way. You've been told to drink protein shakes, buy expensive supplements, or spend hours in the gym. But what if I told you there's one overlooked food that can begin reversing muscle loss in as little as 30 minutes, and it costs less than 2? I've used this with my own patients. I've used it myself. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how to make it work. Not just what it is, but how to use it step by step throughout your day to rebuild strength without powders, pills, or pain. So please, stay with me until the end, because there's something coming that will surprise you. Something no one's ever told you about growing older and staying strong. It's simple, it's natural, and it could be the single biggest change you make for your health this year. Here's the truth no one's talking about. Losing muscle after 60 isn't just natural, it's preventable. And the worst part? Most people are treating it the wrong way. You've seen the commercials. Gray-haired models happily sipping protein shakes, smiling like they found the fountain of youth. You've heard the advice. You're getting older, you need more protein. Try this powder, add that shake. But here's what they don't tell you. Most protein powders are ultra-processed, stripped of the nutrients your aging muscles actually need, loaded with fake sweeteners, synthetic vitamins your body can't absorb, and proteins isolated in ways that your gut struggles to digest. And if you've ever felt bloated, gassy, or nauseous after one of those muscle shakes, you're not alone. That's your body saying, "This isn't what I need." You see, muscle isn't just built from protein, it's built from synergy. Whole foods provide a full orchestra of nutrients. Enzymes that help digestion, natural fats that carry vitamins, minerals that support nerve function and recovery, and amino acids like leucine that trigger actual muscle growth, the kind powders just can't match. That's why so many older adults still lose strength, even when they're getting enough protein. Because it's not just about how much protein you eat, it's about whether your body can actually use it. And here's the kicker. There's one real food, soft, simple, affordable, that contains the most effective form of natural muscle-saving protein on the planet. We'll get to that in just a moment. But first, I want to show you how real food works better than powders. Not just in theory, but in real life. 1. The creamy cheese that quietly rebuilds aging muscles. Ricotta. Let me describe a moment you might know too well. You reach down to tie your shoes, and suddenly your thighs tremble. You go to stand up from the couch, and for a second your knees hesitate. That slow, sinking feeling, like your legs aren't quite there, isn't just aging, it's muscle loss. And it often begins without pain, without warning, until one day, stairs feel like Everest. But here's the part nobody tells you. There's a food so gentle, so simple, that it can actually halt muscle breakdown within 30 minutes of eating it. It's not a supplement. It's not something you need a prescription for. It's ricotta cheese. And I believe it's one of the most underappreciated superfoods for seniors. Now, this isn't just any cheese. Not cottage cheese, not Greek yogurt. Ricotta is special because it contains the highest natural concentration of whey protein of any whole food. But, and here's the key, that whey is in its natural, untouched form. It's not blasted with heat like in powders. It's surrounded by healthy fats, minerals, and enzymes that help your body actually use it. Let me break it down. Leucine. 1 cup gives you 3 grams, enough to flip your body's muscle-building switch. Albumin, the same muscle-repairing protein found in egg whites, but softer and easier to digest. Calcium lactate, more absorbable than most pills, it fuels both muscle and bone function, a critical combo. Soft texture, perfect for aging teeth, dry mouths, or trouble swallowing. And maybe best of all, no bloating, no gas, no weird sweetness. It tastes like comfort, not medicine. Try this tomorrow morning. Take 1 to 2 cups of ricotta, mix in a few blueberries or raspberries, drizzle a teaspoon of honey or cinnamon on top. That's it. In less than 3 minutes, you've delivered to your body the nutrients it needs to stop muscle loss in its tracks and to start rebuilding from within. You don't need a lab-made shake. You need ricotta, humble, healing, and proven by time. It happens after a short walk. Your legs feel heavy, stiff, almost swollen. You didn't run a marathon. You just went around the block. So why do your muscles feel sore, like they've been overworked? That feeling, that lingering ache or tightness, is often a warning sign of poor muscle recovery and low circulation. And if it keeps happening, it leads to something worse. Loss of muscle, loss of strength, loss of mobility. Now here's the surprising truth. One of the best ways to protect your muscles isn't a protein or a powder. It's a fruit. A sweet, juicy, familiar fruit you've enjoyed since childhood, watermelon. But watermelon isn't just hydrating, it's healing. Here's why. Citrulline. Watermelon is the richest natural source of this special amino acid. Your body turns citrulline into arginine, which produces nitric oxide, a natural compound that widens blood vessels, sending oxygen and nutrients straight to your muscle cells. This boosts recovery, reduces soreness, and protects muscles from stress and fatigue. Potassium. Each slice gives you more than a banana. It helps prevent cramps, improves nerve signals, and supports muscle contractions, key to balance and walking. Lycopene, a powerful antioxidant, often associated with tomatoes, but found in higher amounts in watermelon. It protects muscles from oxidative stress, a major cause of age-related muscle breakdown. Natural sugars. Yes, you heard that right. After physical activity, muscles need to refuel their glycogen stores. Watermelon's natural sugar does this gently and effectively, without artificial spikes. And there's more. Even the white part of the rind, the part most people throw away, is rich in citrulline. Some people blend it into smoothies for an even stronger recovery effect. Action tip: eat a bowl of fresh watermelon 30-60 minutes before or right after activity. Whether that's gardening, walking the dog, or housework, watermelon boosts performance before and recovery after. Feeling adventurous? Juice it. Mix it with mint. Add a splash of lime. It's not just a treat. It's a muscle protector in disguise. 3. The strength in a can. Why canned salmon is a senior's secret weapon. You open the pantry, looking for something easy, no energy to cook, no appetite for another bland shake. Just something fast, simple, and hopefully healthy. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful muscle foods you'll ever eat is sitting right there in a can, quietly waiting? Canned salmon may not be glamorous, but it is pure strength in a tin, especially for adults over 60. Let's break this down. Complete protein, one small can, about 3 to 4 ounces, delivers 25 grams of high-quality protein, enough to support muscle repair, recovery, and regrowth after any activity. Even something as simple as walking up the stairs. Omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. These healthy fats don't just help your heart. They do something even more important for aging muscles. They make your muscles more sensitive to protein. That means more strength gains from the same amount of food. Natural vitamin D, found in the soft bones, yes, they're edible and safe. Vitamin D helps improve muscle function, coordination, and even mood. And since over 70% of seniors are low in vitamin D, salmon is a lifesaver. Calcium plus phosphorus. Also from the tiny bones. These minerals strengthen muscle contractions and reduce the risk of falls. Astaxanthin. This antioxidant gives salmon its pink color. It fights inflammation, reduces muscle damage, and helps your body recover faster. And the best part? It's shelf-stable, needs no refrigeration, and is ready in seconds. You don't need a recipe. You don't need a stove. You just need a fork. Try this today. Mash a can of wild-caught salmon, preferably pink or sockeye, with a spoon of olive oil or avocado. Spread it on whole-grain toast or mix into a salad. Lunch in 3 minutes. Muscles protected for hours. Forget expensive powders. This is real food, real results, straight from your pantry. 4. Nature's Muscle Repair Kit. Whole eggs, yolk included. You wake up, stretch your legs, take a step, and there it is. That tightness in your calves, that hesitation in your balance, that quiet fear. Are my legs getting weaker? Again? It's a subtle erosion, and not overnight, but week by week, and for many, the reason sits in their morning routine. Toast, coffee, maybe a fruit, but no real muscle support. Let me say this clearly. Your first meal of the day is the most important for your muscles, and the most overlooked. And the one food that can reverse that damage is something we've been wrongly afraid of for decades. Whole eggs, not egg whites, not egg substitutes, but the full egg, yolk and all. Here's why this matters more after 60. Perfect protein. Eggs have the highest biological value of any whole food, meaning your body can use nearly 100% of that protein for muscle growth and repair. Leucine. Each egg contains about 1 gram of this crucial amino acid. Leucine acts like a light switch, telling your body, start building muscle now. Older adults need more leucine to trigger the same response, and eggs deliver naturally. Yolk power. The yolk holds what powders can't. Vitamin D for muscle activation. Choline for brain-muscle connection. Vitamin A and B12 for repair, coordination, and energy. Heme iron, which improves blood flow and reduces muscle fatigue. Testosterone support. Cholesterol in the yolk helps your body make hormones like testosterone, vital for maintaining strength, especially in men over 60. Science now shows that eating whole eggs after exercise builds 40% more muscle than eating the same protein from egg whites alone. Why? Because nature's design works better than human processing. Do this tomorrow morning. Scramble 2 whole eggs in olive oil. Add a handful of spinach or tomatoes. In under 5 minutes, you've delivered a complete muscle-repairing breakfast. Forget the fear of cholesterol. What your body needs isn't restriction. It's real nourishment. Whole eggs are not the enemy. They're the foundation of strength, especially after 60. 5. The nighttime muscle guardian, kefir. You climb into bed after a long day. Your legs feel sore, tight, maybe even trembling slightly. And you wonder, will I wake up feeling even weaker tomorrow? Here's something most people and even doctors never talk about. Most muscle loss happens at night. Yes, while you're sleeping. During those hours, especially in older adults, your body goes into a mild catabolic state, meaning it breaks down muscle for energy instead of rebuilding it. But what if you could stop that, even reverse it, while you sleep? You can. And the answer is one of the oldest, most healing foods from Eastern Europe, kefir. What is kefir? It's a tangy, fermented milk drink, rich, creamy, and packed with complete protein and beneficial probiotics. But more importantly, it contains something special. Casein protein, a slow-digesting protein that forms a gentle gel in your stomach. This gel releases amino acids for up to 7 hours, feeding your muscles all night long. It's like an IV drip of recovery while you sleep. Probiotics, over 60 strains. These good bacteria don't just support digestion. They also lower inflammation, a major cause of muscle loss. Improve protein absorption and support your gut-muscle connection, a powerful new concept in aging science. Calcium Plus. Vitamin K2, MK7 form. Direct calcium into your muscles and bones, where it belongs, not your arteries. This improves strength and prevents stiffness. Digestibility. Thanks to fermentation, kefir is gentle on older stomachs, even if you're lactose sensitive. You don't need to chug a shake or eat a meal before bed. Just a small glass of kefir 30-60 minutes before sleep is enough to protect your muscles from overnight loss. How to use it. Drink 1 to 2 cups of plain kefir before bed. Want more benefits? Add a spoonful of ground flax seeds for omega-3s or a handful of berries for antioxidants. No pills, no prep. Just pour and sip. It's comfort and protection in one creamy glass. While you rest, your muscles rebuild quietly, stronger, steadier, more ready for tomorrow. 6. The humble bean that builds muscle from the inside, black beans. You might not expect much from a bowl of beans. They're cheap, common, nothing flashy. But what if I told you? Black beans may be one of the most powerful muscle-protecting foods in your kitchen, especially if you're over 60. Let's go deeper. Muscle health isn't just about what you eat. It's about how your body uses it, and this is where most seniors get left behind. You see, as we age, digestion slows, inflammation increases, nutrient absorption declines. So even when you eat protein, your body might not absorb it properly or use it to build muscle. This is where black beans shine. Plant-based protein power. A single cup of cooked black beans gives you about 18 g of protein, plus all the amino acids your body needs, especially when paired with rice or grains. But that's just the beginning. Resistant starch and fiber. This type of fiber feeds your gut's good bacteria, which in turn produce butyrate, a fatty acid shown to reduce inflammation in muscle tissue, improve insulin sensitivity, critical for muscle repair, enhance nutrient absorption, second meal effect. Sounds technical, but here's what it means. Eating black beans doesn't just help with the current meal, it primes your metabolism to absorb more nutrients from your next meal too. So when you eat beans at lunch, your dinner becomes more effective for muscle building. Folate plus magnesium plus iron. Folate helps generate new cells, including muscle fibers. Magnesium powers muscle contractions and recovery. Iron helps deliver oxygen to your muscles, reducing fatigue and leg heaviness. And the final gift? Antioxidants. Black beans are rich in anthocyanins, the same compounds found in blueberries, which protect your muscles from age-related breakdown. What to do? Cook a pot of black beans. Season simply with olive oil, garlic, and herbs. Serve with brown rice, avocado, or toss into a salad. Eat them 3 to 4 times a week, and you'll give your muscles not just fuel, but function. It's not just what you eat, it's what your body can use, and black beans help bridge that gap, quietly, powerfully, and affordably. 7. The blood flow booster. Why beets are muscle food for life. You get up from your chair, start walking across the room, but within a few steps, you feel it. The heaviness in your legs, the tightness, the sensation that your body just isn't getting enough oxygen. It's not just tired muscles. It's poor circulation. It may be quietly stealing your strength day after day. But one root vegetable, humble, earthy, often ignored, has the power to change that. Beets? Yes, beets. These vibrant roots are now recognized as one of the most powerful foods for muscle performance, especially as we age. Here's why. Nitrates. Beets are packed with natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that widens blood vessels, boosts circulation, and improves oxygen delivery to your muscles. Studies show that beet juice or roasted beets can increase muscle efficiency by up to 16%, meaning your muscles can do the same work with less effort and less fatigue. Betaines. These pigments give beets their deep red color. They're also anti-inflammatory powerhouses, targeting the kind of low-grade, chronic inflammation that accelerates muscle loss in older adults. Natural creatine support. Beets contain betaine, which helps your body produce creatine naturally. Creatine is crucial for muscle strength, quick movements, and recovery. Yet most seniors are deficient, especially if they don't eat much meat. Slow-release energy. The natural sugars in beets are absorbed slowly, giving your muscles a steady stream of fuel without the spikes that drain energy. And here's something most people don't know. Eating beets before activity, whether it's a walk, yard work, or gentle exercise, gives your muscles a boost in endurance and reduces damage from that activity. How to use them. Roast beets and slice them into salads or side dishes. Blend them into smoothies with berries and kefir. Or drink 1-2 cup of beet juice 30 minutes before your daily walk. Beets don't just taste earthy. They restore energy to the earth beneath your feet. Every bite brings blood, oxygen, and power back to the very muscles that carry you through the day. 8. The ultimate muscle synergy. Sardines and olive oil. You're busy. You're tired. You want to eat something healthy, but not cook, not clean up, not open 5 bottles of supplements. What if one small can could do it all? For decades, sardines were overlooked, maybe too smelly, too simple, too old-fashioned, but science is catching up. And now we know sardines packed in olive oil might be the most powerful anti-aging, muscle-saving food you can buy. Let's unpack what's inside that little tin. High-quality protein, about 23 g per can. And not just any protein. Sardines contain all 9 essential amino acids needed to build and maintain muscle mass. Omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. These fats aren't just for heart health. They enhance your muscles' response to protein, making every gram more effective, especially critical for older adults who may eat less or digest less efficiently. Vitamin D. 1 serving gives you up to 70% of your daily need. Vitamin D helps prevent muscle weakness and improves balance, strength, and nerve function. A true must-have over 60. Calcium plus. Phosphorus. Thanks to their soft, edible bones, sardines offer a natural source of these minerals, which work together to support muscle contractions and bone strength. CoQ10, this natural compound, helps your cells produce energy, especially in your heart and muscles. Levels drop with age, but sardines help restore them. Olive oil. Bonus benefits. Being packed in extra virgin olive oil means better absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Reduced inflammation. A flavor that's smooth, not fishy. Together, sardines plus olive oil form a synergistic powerhouse for muscle maintenance, energy, and longevity. Easy action plan. Open a can of sardines in olive oil, mash them with avocado or mustard, and spread on whole grain toast, or toss them over a salad with lemon and chopped parsley. No stove, no blender, no hassle. Just real food, real strength. From a can you can carry anywhere. It's not old-fashioned. It's time-tested wisdom in a tin. Let's make this simple. You don't need to count calories. You don't need expensive powders. You don't even need a recipe book. You just need real food, eaten at the right time, with a purpose. And that purpose is this: keep your muscles alive, active, and strong. So here's what a powerful muscle-saving day looks like. In the morning, you wake up and give your body what it's been waiting for all night. Real protein and minerals to stop muscle loss in its tracks. 2 whole eggs, scrambled gently in olive oil, give you the perfect combination of leucine, vitamin D, and choline, all crucial for morning strength. Alongside those eggs, you add a small sweet potato, steamed and sprinkled with a pinch of mineral salt. That salt isn't just for flavor. It helps your muscles contract, stay hydrated, and function smoothly. A few hours later, as your energy dips slightly, you don't reach for coffee or crackers. Instead, you give your muscles a boost with half a cup of ricotta cheese. Soft, creamy, and packed with natural whey protein. Top it with a few fresh blueberries and a sprinkle of cinnamon, and you've just made a snack that feels like dessert, but heals like medicine. At lunch, you build from the inside out. A black bean salad with red peppers, cherry tomatoes, parsley, and olive oil becomes your gut's best friend. Why? Because the fiber in black beans feeds the good bacteria in your gut, which in turn help your body absorb more protein and fight inflammation. 2 things that matter deeply after 60. Add a spoonful of brown rice or quinoa and maybe a few slices of avocado, and you've created a meal that fuels you for hours. By the afternoon, your muscles need refreshment, not another heavy snack. This is where watermelon shines. Just a few slices, or a glass of fresh watermelon juice with mint, helps restore hydration, reduce soreness, and send blood and oxygen back into tired legs. It's nature's recovery drink, with none of the sugar crashes or bloating. Dinner is simple: Hearty and healing. You open a can of wild-caught salmon or sardines in olive oil, no cooking required, and serve it with roasted beets and sautéed greens. The fish gives you omega-3s, protein, and vitamin D in their most natural forms. The beets open up blood flow, protect against fatigue, and support every muscle movement you make. And if you're still a bit hungry, a slice of whole grain bread or a few potatoes complete the plate. Then comes the moment most people forget, nighttime. This is when muscle breakdown often happens quietly, but not for you. Because now you pour half a cup of plain kefir into a glass. Maybe you stir in a tablespoon of flaxseed, maybe a dash of cinnamon, and with one sip, you give your muscles slow, steady protein to use while you sleep, along with probiotics, magnesium, and calming nutrients to help your whole body recover. That's it. No powders, no prescriptions. Just one day of meals that speak your body's language and rebuild your strength from the inside out. Maybe you've been told that muscle loss is just a part of aging. Maybe you've accepted the slow, steady decline, the stairs that feel steeper, the legs that shake a little more each week, the strength that slips away while you sleep. But I'm here to tell you that decline is not your destiny. Every morning, you have a choice. You can continue doing what the world expects of someone your age, eating toast, sipping coffee, skipping breakfast, avoiding effort, and slowly losing your strength. Or you can do something different, something small, something powerful. You can spend just 5 minutes a day choosing foods that speak directly to your muscles: ricotta, watermelon, sardines, eggs, beets, kefir. They're not magic, but when used with intention, they feel like it. Because they give you back what age tries to take away: balance, mobility, confidence, independence. You don't need to change everything overnight, just begin. Start with one breakfast, one swap, one can of salmon, one walk followed by watermelon. Do it once, then again, and watch what happens not just in your body, but in your belief. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be to begin building strength again. One meal, one step, one breath at a time. If this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Comment below. Let us know which food you'll start with, because someone you love may be quietly losing muscle too, and they don't even know it yet. And if you're ready to feel strong again, not just physically but in your spirit, hit that subscribe button, because this is just the beginning. We've got more food stories, gentle workouts, and daily habits to help you stay active, independent, and full of life. Not just for now, but for years to come. Until next time, eat well, move often, and keep feeding your strength.